What's going on? Beau D here, and we're doing some major scale theory today. Now, that's not the easiest subject to broach, but we're going to try. So, major scale theory, when I think major scale theory, I think major scales, and we're going to use C major scale as our base. As usual, on the piano, the C major scale is very visually obvious. It's right there. If you talk to advanced piano players, they'll probably tell you C major isn't the easiest scale to play in, or key. And it has its perks and its obviously advantages and disadvantages. Not the easiest key to solo in, for example. Maybe easier for blues, a little tougher for other types of songs. So let's get into the major scale theory. Well, there's two main parts to music theory, and the first part is the scalular theory and the scales that go off of a particular position in a scale. So for the first scale of C major, we're thinking Ionian. C Ionian is 1-to-1 within C, and that's any Ionian scale. 1-to-1 is the first position in major. The second position, and then we'll get to the left hand in a second, is the same exact set of notes, just shifted up one, and you call that Dorian. 2 is the Dorian of a scale, so or Dorian is the 2 of a scale, I should say. So 2-to-2 is Dorian. 3-to-3 is a word called Phrygian. 4-to-4, that's called Lydian. 5-to-5 is Mixolydian. 6-to-6 is Aeolian. 7-to-7 is a weird one called Locrian. And then again, right back to the 1, to your Ionian. I've got this little vocal jazz scat solo sample, a lot of S's there, behind the practicing. Usually when I practice, I like to use an interesting instrument other than just piano. I tried this one on one of the Vader video, and it kind of got a real cool response. So here we go. Let's dive into those left-handed chords. First left-handed chord of a major scale is major. The first chord is 1. It's major. It's like home. It's home base. That's where we go for a lot of our resolves. The second chord is minor. That's going to be D minor and C. First chord was C major, D minor. Third chord, E minor. Fourth chord, F major. Fifth chord, G major. Sixth chord, A minor. Seventh chord, B diminished, and then back to the 1. Those are the major chords and the minor chords, and I guess the 1 diminished that occurs naturally in the major scale. If you make them 7th chords or 4-note chords, that's what a 7th chord is. And again, this video is a little bit more theory based, but it's called major scale theory, so hopefully there's some theory in there. First chord, C major 7th, C, E, G, B. Second chord, minor 7th off of a D. Third chord, minor 7th off of an E. Fourth chord, major 7th. Fifth chord, dominant 7th. 6th chord, minor 7th. The 7th chord is half diminished in this case, and then right back to the 1 major 7th. So major scale theory, there's 7 modes, 7 chords, and each scale will line up with its appropriate chord. If we run through them real quick, we have major 7th on the left, Ionian. Minor 7th, Dorian. Minor 7th, Phrygian. Major 7th, Lydian. Dominant 7th, Mixolydian. Minor 7th, Aeolian. Then we have half diminished 7th, and we have Locrian. And again, right back to your 1. In the next movie, or in the next video, I'm going to talk about how to use each one. So check that out. This is major scale theory, the first of 2 videos, and then we're going to get into the second one. Also check out the melodic minor scale stuff, and it'll get a little bit out there. End it with a little bit of music here. Thanks for watching. I'm Beau D. Check you next time.